Coming up on today's episode of AMA Drone Report, the Drone Racing League launches 2019 season, Small UAV Coalition files comments supporting external markings, DJI drones comply with new Transport Canada regulations. Welcome to Airborne's AMA Drone Report, a weekly news program covering the recreational drone world in partnership with the Academy of Model Aeronautics, one of the oldest and most respected aviation organizations in the world, with more than 200,000 members and 2,400 clubs across the country. I'm your host, Sophie Herlock, jumping right in with our top story of the day. The Drone Racing League launches its 2019 season. The Drone Racing League announced a new streaming partnership with Twitter, as well as a broadcast agreement with NBC and NBC Sports. The companies will air the 2019 DRL Alliance World Championship season on Sunday, August the 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Twitter will offer fans non-stop drone racing action, while NBC will give fans the opportunity to watch more than 44 hours of DRL coverage. This will be the first time ever DRL will feature pro drone racing content for all screens, immersing fans worldwide into the action. Now let's take a moment to look at a few stories making rounds in the small UAS and hobby drone communities. It's time for this week's Drone Minute. On Wednesday, DJI's Brendan Schulman took to Twitter to voice his opinion on a LEGO product showing a drone stealing a statue and being chased by a police helicopter. Brendan tweeted at the company saying, "Come on at LEGO Group, civilian drones have helped save at least 212 lives. They have never stolen a statue from a city square. Very disappointed to see the impression you are creating about drones for kids ages 5+. The LEGO Group has yet to respond. Flirty announced it has received approval from the FAA to conduct BVLOS drone delivery flights to deliver automated external defibrillators in Washoe County, Nevada. This next-generation drone is specifically designed to carry heavy payloads for longer distances, allowing Flirty to deliver AEDs and commercial packages. Drone flight restricted zones around airports and airfields changed today in the UK. The government has released a new rule stating current boundary rules will be replaced by a restriction using the airfield's existing aerodome traffic zone. This has a radius of 2 to 2.5 nautical miles and a 5 by 1 kilometer zone starting from the threshold point. The next few weeks will be busy for all of us here at Aero-News. The week of March 25th, all of our normal programming will be preempted so we can bring you hours of live coverage from the AEA convention in Palm Springs. Our annual April 1st episode is also coming up, and April 2nd through the 7th will bring you stories and features from the 2019 Sun and Fun Fly-In. You don't want to miss any of this, folks. Now back to the news. The Small UAV Coalition has filed comments in support of the FAA's interim final rule. This requires small UASs to display its registration number on an external surface. The coalition agrees that the cost to display an external marking is far outweighed by the safety of such an identifier. This requirement became effective on February the 25th. In addition, the coalition also urged the FAA to include the UAS registration number as part of the unique remote identifier. DJI stated that 9 of its drone models will comply with the latest Transport Canada regulation for advanced drone operation in controlled airspace. The compliant drones are the M600 series, the M200 series, M200 V2 series, Inspire 2, Mavic 2 series, Mavic Pro, Mavic Air Phantom 4 series, and Spark. Customers will be able to continue using these drones after June 1st, when the Transport Canada's new regulatory framework for civilian drone operations take effect. Well, that's our program for this week, folks. Airborne's AMA Drone Report is presented weekly in cooperation with the Academy of Model Aeronautics. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and on Twitter. Get real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. And for more on the hobby drone world, check out modelaircraft.org. I'll see you tomorrow for an episode of Airborne Unlimited.